everyone. My name is Lauren, and I will be guiding you through a 1-hour Kripalu gentle yoga class today. It starts with a little meditation, breath work, some warm-ups to get the body ready, and then the sequence, followed by relaxation, and a little bit of meditation at the end. So if you want to begin, finding a comfortable seat. So I'm sitting on a block. So if you have a block, you can sit on a block. Or put a couple pillows underneath you. Anything to raise your hips higher than your knees so you feel comfortable. Or you can also sit in a chair if that is accessible to you. And what's important today is just to really listen on what you may be feeling and whatever you need for yourself today. So if anything doesn't feel right, just take a rest and join back in once you feel ready and comfortable. So once you find your nice comfortable seat, you can begin to close your eyes or a soft gaze in front of you. And just roll your shoulders back and down, like setting into practice today. And once you have your eyes closed, just begin to notice how you may be feeling today. Did you sleep a little funny the night before? Is your back a little sore? Just take notice. And take a notice of how your breath is today. Is it shallow? Don't change it, just notice what it's doing at this moment. And bring your attention now to your mind. The mind. It's a very powerful thing. Mind. It has the power to create so many things, or stories as I like to call them, of what could be worst case scenario, best case scenario. These stories create so much anxiety in the mind and in the body. But the stories, they can also create ease. You can imagine the best case scenario and fill your mind with the best outcomes. And focus on what is. And what made you smile today? Or what was around you that is comforting? And noticing that you have the power to control those thoughts. That if you notice when you begin to feel anxious, you can choose to come back to the moment, the present moment of what is and what you can control around you, and focusing on those happy moments. Maybe you got to spend more time with people you care about, or maybe a little too much time, but just letting go of what you can't control and noticing that you're in control of yourself at this moment right now. So for today's practice, try and release more of that anxiety with each breath. And knowing that you have control of all of those feelings. Bringing your attention to that breath. Bring your hand to your belly and inhaling into that space beneath the hands, into the belly, expanding it. And then on the exhale, just feeling it all let go. Inhaling to expand that belly once more. And letting it all go. Maybe you even imagine this breath as a wave. So on the inhale, the tide comes up. And on the exhale, it all goes back out to sea. You can bring your hand up to your ribs and feel that breath or that wave move, inhaling from the belly to the rib cage and exhaling it all out. Inhaling into the belly, up to the ribs, even up into the collarbone, and exhaling it all out. Feeling that breath move, just like a wave. And taking a few breaths at your own pace. Noticing and feeling that breath. Belly, up to the ribs, to the collarbone. Going out the same way. Collarbone, down to the ribs, down to the belly. And on your next exhale, you can slowly begin to open up your eyes. And on your next inhale, reach your head, gaze up to the ceiling, and exhaling down, gaze to the floor. Inhale up once more to the ceiling, and exhale down to the floor. Inhale back to center. Exhale, roll your shoulders back and down. Inhale your gaze towards the right side. And exhale, gaze down to the floor. One big inhale here. And exhaling it all out. Inhale, reach your left arm out to the side. And then exhale that hand down towards the ground. Breathing here. Releasing any tension on that side of the neck. And exhale that hand down. Inhale, gaze up. And exhale, center. Bring it to the other side now. Inhale towards the left. And exhale your gaze down towards the ground. Breathing here, one breath. Inhale your right arm out to the side. And bringing it down towards the ground. Breathing here for one more breath. And bringing your hand down to your side. Inhale, gaze up. And exhale, center. Rolling those shoulders back once more. Inhale your arms up to the sky. As if you're just woken up. And exhale them down. Starting to move the 6 movements of the spine, stretching up to lengthen. And exhale those arms down. Inhale up. And exhale them down. One last one here. Inhale. And exhale down. Inhale up. Leaving your right arm up to the sky. Bring your left arm down to the floor, reaching over towards that left side. Inhale up to center. Bring it over towards the other side. Doing the next couple of movements of the spine back and forth here, moving with your breath. Inhaling up and over. Inhale, reaching up. And exhale, bending a little bit more with each breath. Inhale up to center. And bringing those arms down to your sides. Inhale up. And this time twist over towards the window side. Bring your left hand to your right. Inhale up to center, bring it over towards the other side. Give a nice twist in the spine. Inhale up and exhaling. Inhale up to center and exhale over towards the left. Inhale up. Exhale once more each side. Inhale up and exhale over towards the left. Inhale up to center and exhale those arms down to your sides. If you're sitting on a block or cushion, you can remove that now. Make your way to your hands and knees. So your hands directly underneath your shoulders, knees directly underneath your hips. Pressing into the mat with all corners of the hands. Pressing energetically. On the inhale, arch the spine, gaze comes forward. On the exhale, fold into yourself, rounding the spine. Inhale into cow. And exhale into cat. Inhale into cow. And exhaling into cat. This is the final 6 movements of the spine, moving at your own pace of your breath. And exhaling out. Inhaling once more. And exhaling round. And returning to center. Give a little shake back and forth. Just begin to sit back on your heels if that's comfortable, or you can stay up on your knees. So begin to stretch out the wrists a little bit here. A lot of us are working from home, using the computer a lot, so it's really important to stretch out the wrists. So gently place your hands, fingertips onto the ground, facing forward, and do that pressing motion that we did before. Now lift those palms up, flip them around so your fingertips are facing your knees, and slowly, slowly, slowly begin to press those fingertips down. You may even rock forward to bring the palms to the ground. So be careful here not to pour all your weight into your hands. Just be careful here. So just gently pressing the fingertips down, rocking forward and backwards. You may even try going right to left. And then pressing them down once more. Peel them up and flip them so that the tops of your hands are pressing into the earth. And just gently press them down, just to counterbalance or counter stretch here. And give it a little shake. And coming back to the tabletop here. You can inhale your right leg back behind you, pressing your finger or your toes into the earth. Pressing that heel back so you feel a nice stretch in the back of the leg. You can stay right here, pressing, or you can begin to lift your left hand up off the mat, reaching towards the front of the room. Stay right here, or you can begin to lift your back foot up, parallel to the ground. In this balance. Breathing here, lengthening, and exhale your palm down, keeping your foot raised. Bring it over towards the left side of your mat. And your gaze will go over your left shoulder to look at that foot. You should feel a nice stretch in the side body. And breathe in here. Inhale that leg up and return it on the exhale next to the left foot. Inhale your left leg back behind you, pressing your toes into the earth. Heel back behind you. You can stay right here, or you can begin to lift your right hand up off the ground, reaching to the front of the room. You may even lift that left leg parallel to the ground, foot flexed, hand reaching, breathing, engaging that core, strengthening that core. Inhale once more, and drop your hand to the ground, and then bring your left foot over towards the right side of the mat, pressing your toes into the earth, gaze over your right shoulder, stretching out the left side of the body. Inhale that leg up parallel to the ground and exhale it back down to the mat. And to crawl towards your fingertips and then come to seated. Feet nice and wide here. Hands back behind you, fingertips away from you. Nice and open in the chest. Tall, straight spine. Inhale to lengthen. And on the exhale, let your knees fall over towards the right side of the mat. Inhale up to center, and exhale over towards the left. Inhale up to center, and exhale towards the right. Just opening up these hips, moving with the breath. Inhale, center. This time, on the inhale, lengthening through the spine. Reach your left arm out in front of you, let your knees fall over and twist towards the back of the room. Coming back to center. Inhale, straighten through the back, reaching, and exhaling to twist open towards the back of the room. Coming back to center. Inhaling, reaching, twisting, and exhaling, twisting maybe a little bit more. Coming back to center. Inhale. And exhale. You can come back to center and make your way to your back. Hands on your knees. Just begin to make little circles with your knees, opening up the hip joint a little bit more. And going one way and reversing directions. Bring your feet to the earth. And inhale, straighten that right leg up to the sky. And on the exhale, just bend the knee. Inhale, straighten, lengthening, and exhale to bend. Inhale, straighten, stretching out that hamstring, and exhale, bend. Inhale once more, and then begin to make little circles with those ankles. Going one way, and the other. And then bring that foot back down to the earth. Inhale your left leg straight up to the sky. And exhaling to bend that knee. Inhale to straighten. And exhale, bend. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend. Inhale, straighten once more. And then begin to make little circles with your ankle. One way and then the other. And bring your foot back down to the earth. Maybe bring your knees into your chest, give them a little hug, rocking back and forth. And then slowly press yourself back up to seated. Once you're seated, you can bring your hands underneath your knees. Nice straight spine, extending your arms out, feet about hip distance apart. Come up onto your tippy toes here. And slowly walk them backwards until you find the space between your tailbone and your sit bones. Or the squishy part, as I like to say. You can stay right here, or you can begin to lift one leg, and then the other, or both of them. If you feel really stable, you can reach out those hands, engaging the core. And then bring it all back down to the earth. Straighten up those legs, give them a little shake. And slowly crossing your legs, come back up into a forward fold. Knees nice and bent here. Head heavy. You can bring your hands to either elbow. And just let it all go. Head heavy, nodding yes, nodding no. You sway your torso back and forth. Feeling a little release in the back of the legs. Bring your hands to your hips, straighten your back, and slowly come up to standing. And standing at the front of your mat, feet about hips distance apart. A little trick is to put your fists together here. Place them in between your feet, and that's true hip distance. Once you feel rooted into the earth, all 10 toes, all corners of the feet, even pelvis here. Reaching those hands down energetically to the earth, rolling the shoulders back, reach through the crown of the head. And breathe. Inhale those arms up, reaching to the sky, just keeping those shoulders down away from your ears. Palms can face each other, or they can be out in cactus arms, or Y, whatever is comfortable. Just make sure you feel that energy going out your fingertips. One big inhale here. And exhale those arms down. Inhale once more up to the sky. And on the exhale, begin to fold over your legs. Hanging heavy. Straighten flat back. Hands can come to your shins or your knees. And exhale to fold. Inhale, flat back. And exhale, fold. Inhale your hands to your hips and slowly come back up to standing. Keeping those feet right where they were. So we begin to bend the knees, keeping a nice flat spine. You don't want to arch too much, you don't want to be tucked too much. Nice and flat here. Gaze forward, inhale those arms out to the front. Shoulders back, and breathing here. And exhale, fold over those legs once more. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, fold. And bring your hands to your hips. Flat back, slowly come back up to standing. Inhale your arms up to the sky. This time, leave your left arm up. And your hand can come to your hip. And just begin to tilt over towards the right side or your left. Inhale up to center. Dropping that arm down, reaching the opposite up, and leaning over towards the other side. Breathing here. Inhale up to center, and exhaling those arms down. Bringing the weight into your left leg now. Begin to lift your right leg up and grab your knee. And stay right here, or you can bring your left hand to your left hip and turn your right knee out towards the side. Finding a nice stable point in front of you helps with balance. Keeping this foot flexed also helps. And bring it back to center. And drop that leg back down. Bring the weight into your right foot. Peeling your left foot up. Grabbing that left knee. Foot nice and flexed here. Bring your hand to your right hand to your right hip. And pull open your left knee towards the left side. Breathing here. And coming back to center, dropping that leg back down. Step your right foot back behind you about a leg's length. Hands at your hips, square to the front of the mat. Front knee should be directly over top of your ankle. You can stay right here. Or you can inhale your arms up to the sky. And exhaling, rolling those shoulders down. Breathing here. And exhale those hands down to your sides. Rotate that back foot about 45 degrees. Toes face towards the front of the mat. Inhale your arms up to the side. Squaring your shoulders with the long edge of the mat. Careful not to move that foot. You don't want to falling in. And to stay put. And breathing here, gaze over your left fingertips. Flip that front palm. And inhale, reaching up to the sky. Right hand moves down the back leg. And exhaling, coming forward. Resting your left elbow on your left knee. Sweeping your right hand down, reaching forward and then up to the sky. Peeling open towards the side. If this is too much for you, you can always bring your right hand to your hip. Your left palm can be open your face up. And breathing here. And slowly come up to standing, straightening that front leg. And to turn those toes to face the long edge of the mat. Your second toe is typically parallel. With a nice straight spine, begin to fold over those legs, keeping that nice flat back. Careful not to fall into it. Just slowly staying nice and strong in your core. Don't lock out your knees. And lengthen through that spine, through the head. Gaze down at the ground. And breathing here for 2 breaths. And exhaling, maybe fold, letting everything go. Hands can be on the outside of your shins. Your hands to your hips. And with a flat back, slowly come back up to standing. And bring those feet back together at the top of your mat. Just take a moment. Closing your eyes, bring your hands to your belly maybe. And just notice how you may be feeling from side to side. You feel a little off balance. And bringing it to the other side now. Step your left foot back behind you about a leg's length. You should be on train tracks, not a tightrope. And your right knee should be directly over top of your ankle. Up on the ball of your back foot. Hands at your hips squared to the front of the mat. Shoulders back and down. You can stay right here or begin to inhale your arms up to the sky. And exhaling, rounding those shoulders, or bring those shoulders down away from your ears. Hands can be here, or Y, or cactus arms. Open up the chest just a little bit more. I'm breathing here for 2 big breaths. And exhale those arms down, rotating that back foot about 45 degrees so that your toes are faced towards the front of the mat. Knee stays bent right over that front ankle. Inhale the arms out to the side. Gaze over your right fingertips. Check in here. Make sure you're not leaning too far forward or too far back. Or as I like to say, going into the future and going into the past. You want to be right in the middle. Reaching, breathing, feeling very strong in this warrior 2 pose. Flip that front palm. Inhale, reaching with the right arm up to the sky. Left arm goes down the back leg. Inhale, reaching. And exhale, leaning forward, bring your right elbow to your right knee. Hand, palm face up. You can sweep the left arm down, forward, reaching up to the sky. Or you can bring your hand down here. Slowly inhale and coming up to standing, straighten that front leg. Turning your toes so they're parallel to the long edge of the mat. This time bring your hands up back behind you, maybe interlace them a little bit. If that's not accessible to you, you can always just stay right here with your hands at your hips. I'm going to try forward folding once more, keeping that flat back. And bringing those hands behind you, lifting off the back of your back if you can, or you can stay right here. Or if your hands are still on your hips, just make sure you press those shoulder blades together behind you. Breathe in here. And slowly coming up to standing. And then bring your feet together, about hips distance apart. Bring the weight into your right foot. Begin to bend your right knee. And lift your left leg up and cross that right over your right foot. Pressing your left toes into the earth. Hugging those legs tight together. Nice and straight through the crown of the head. Inhale your arms out to the side and put your left arm underneath your right. And bring your hands to your shoulders. Stacking those elbows on top of each other. Lifting them up as high as is in line with your shoulders. You can stay right here, breathing, hugging, squeezing. Or you can begin to twist your arms around each other, bring your palms together in front of you. Careful not to lower those arms down, you want to keep them up and hands away from the face. Breathing here. Do Garudasana or Eagle Pose. One big inhale. And then unwind the arms, followed by the legs. Just take a moment, closing your eyes, feeling a difference between one side and the other. Opening your eyes, bringing your weight into your left foot. Bending your left knee, crossing your right over your left. Right toes pressing into the earth. And hugging those legs together. Straight through the crown of the head. Inhale your arms out, crossing your right underneath your left. Shoulders, hands to your shoulders. Breathe in here. Nice and long and tall through the spine. And crossing those hands, twisting those hands around if you did on the other side. Big inhale here, and exhaling, unwinding those hands, followed by the legs. And just taking notice once again, seeing how your body feels doing both sides. You may have been more stable on one side than the other, which is completely normal. Inhale up to the sky once more. Arms up and exhale, fold over those legs, halfway lift, and exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift, and exhale, fold. And bring those hands to the mat, stepping back into tabletop. In tabletop, you want your knees directly underneath your hips. Keeping that position, slowly walk the hands forward as far as you can go, so you're in one long line from your tips of your fingers to your tail. And breathe in here. You want to keep your ears right in line with your arms. You feel a nice stretch in the upper back, in the underarms. Puppy pose. Walk your hands back underneath your shoulders. A little shake back and forth. And widen your knees. Bring your toes together behind you and sit back into child's pose. Hands can be either forward or you can bring them to lay at your sides, palms down or up, whatever's most comfortable. And then your forehead can just lay on the ground. And breathing and resting. Coming back up, crawling forward to lay on your belly. Hands at the top of your mat, resting your head on top of your hands. Gaze down. Inhale your right leg up, toes pointed, reaching towards the back of the room. Lifting as high as you can. And on the exhale, bring that leg back down on the earth. Inhale your left leg up, pointing the toes. And exhaling down. Inhale, right leg once more. And exhale down to the earth. Inhale, left leg up. And exhale down. A little shake, maybe windshield wiper a little bit. Just strengthening the back here. Walking your hands up so you have your forearms. Pressing down into the palms. Shoulder blades come together behind you. Gaze soft and forward. Lifting that chin up proudly. Breathing here. And exhaling, walking everything back down to the ground. You can take that one one more time here, or you can move your hands on either side of you, palms next to your shoulders, hugging your elbows into your sides, gaze down. You have to press your hips into the earth, and lifting your head, strengthening that back. Maybe lifting your hands up a little bit off the ground. And exhaling all back down to the ground. One more time here. Inhaling up. And breathing. And exhaling all back down. Feet might cramp, like mine just did. Bending the knees, windshield wiper back and forth. And pressing yourself up and back into child's pose. Releasing any more tension that might be in that back. And pressing yourself back up. Crawl forward. And we'll be in a seated position. Legs stretched out straight in front of you. Bend your right knee. Give it a hug into your chest. Keeping that foot on the inside of the left knee or left leg. Or if you would like a little more stretch, crossing it over the left leg. For a little bit more stretch on that outside hip. Inhale your left arm out to the side, wrap it around that right knee, twisting over towards the right. Right hand comes behind you, a little kickstand. And inhaling to lift and lengthen. Exhaling to be twisting a little bit more towards the side. exhale, wrap yourself back around, unwind. Shake it out a little bit if you want. Bring it to the left side, so bending your left leg, hugging into your chest. Nice and straight and tall. Inhale your right arm out, wrap it around the left leg, twisting over towards the left. Kickstand with the left hand. Inhaling to lengthen and exhaling to twist. Breathe here for 2 breaths. And exhaling and unwrapping all at the same time. Give it a little shake. And slowly make your way down to your back. Keeping the knees nice and bent here. And inhale your right leg up, and crossing it over to the left ankle or the left knee. You can stay here, or you're going to lift your left leg up, reaching through to grab that left leg, keeping the right foot nice and flexed. Just stretching out the hips. The hips that keep all the junk. Lengthening all of your inhales and exhales so they're equal counts. As that hip just releases each breath. And take 3 breaths here at your own pace. Last exhale, let that all unwind. Bring your feet back down to earth. Inhale your left leg out, and as you exhale, bring it to your right knee. Staying here or lifting up. That right leg, reaching through to grab the right leg. Keeping the left foot nice and flexed to prevent any knee injuries. And breathing here, releasing the junk. Breathing for 2 more breaths here. And exhale it all back out. Bring your hands on either side of you, pressing your arms into the earth, feet into the earth. Make sure that your feet are about 1 inch from your fingertips if possible. Nice and grounded in those feet, about hips distance apart. To lift your hips up, shoulders down, away from the ears, pressing everything down into the earth, lifting while pressing into bridge pose. Inhale and exhale it all out. Very slowly, vertebrae back to the earth. Bring those knees into your chest, give them a little hug, rock back and forth. And then come back down to the earth. Do that one more time. So pressing into the earth with your hands and arms and feet as your hips lift. Maybe you can even reach and grab each hand underneath you. Giving yourself a little bit more lift. Shoulders down. Big inhale. And exhaling, unwinding those hands. Slowly coming back down. Giving your knees a hug. And those feet back down to the earth. Bring your soles of your feet together and spread your knees nice and wide, letting your legs fall to either side. Butterfly pose. Hands can come out to a little T or wide with your palms up. And just let everything go. In this moment, the sunshine out the window. And just breathe here. Slowly bring those knees back together, close up like a book. You can begin to prepare for relaxation, so if you have a blanket nearby to cover you while you cool down, just find a nice comfortable laying position. Palms faced up, legs straight. This hurts your back at all, you can just keep those knees bent. Pull them in together so that your back is more flat on the ground. Once you find that comfortable seat, take 4 full breaths like you did at the beginning of class. And after that 4th breath, just come to rest. A normal breath. Feeling your body relax with each exhale a little bit more into the earth. Releasing any remaining tension in the body. You can be slowly holding on to that's not needed. Let all of it go. Relaxing your jaw. Relaxing your head. Let go of the tension in your shoulders. Your arms. Your hands. Your back. Relaxing your legs, ankles, your feet, all the way to the tip of your toes. Shavasana. Slowly bring your awareness back to your fingers and toes. Stretch your arms overhead, as if you just woke up from a nap. Give your knees a little hug into your chest. And fall over to your right side. And keeping those eyes closed, whenever you're ready, come back up to a comfortable seat. Taking notice of how you may be feeling now versus the beginning of class. Hopefully you're more at ease. Feel more present with the moment, with your day. And those stories decided not to be with you for this whole class, which is great. That's what we're looking for. And try and take that acknowledgement with you throughout your day. Remember that those stories, if they creep up and give you anxiety, they're not real. Nothing's happened. And you're okay. Put your hands together in prayer at heart center. The light in me honors and acknowledges the light in you. Namaste. And thank you.